Hi, grade 3. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I heard lots of you were doing some multiplication, which is awesome to hear. So I thought I'd add a video going over multiplying by 0 and 1. And we're going to start with 0. And 0 is not too bad because 0 means absolutely nothing. So we're going to start with 0 right now. I have 0 groups of 4 pens. Let me show you what that looks like. Can you see the table in front of me? There we go. I have 0 groups. 0 means nothing. So if I have 0 groups of 4 pens, I don't have them. Because 0 means I have no groups. 0 means I don't have any of those 4 pens. 0 times any number becomes 0 because you're making 0 groups. You can have 0 groups of 6. Here's my 0 groups of 6. Can you see it? Right over here, 0 groups of 6. Guess what that answer is? It's 0. Let me see. I can have 0 groups of 3 dogs. Okay, let me put it together. I know it's going to be a surprise. Here it is. 0 groups of 3 dogs. 0 means I have none. I have 0 groups of those dogs. I have 0 groups of 8 erasers. Anything times 0 actually turns into 0 because you have 0 groups of it, which means nothing. So if I'm going to put that into an equation, there's my big old 0. I have 0 groups of it, and times, this x here is our symbol for multiplying, times anything we want is automatically gonna end up as 0 because I have 0 groups of it. So let's fill it in with 0 groups times 4 pens. So I have 0 groups of 4 pens. It's gonna give me a big old 0. 0 groups of 4 pens, and it turns out upside down for you, doesn't it? Let me fix that. That's not very good. Okay, 0 groups of 4 pens gives me 0 because I have 0 of them, which means nothing. And that works for any number involving 0 because you have none of those groups. Your answer turns out to be nothing. I think you got it. Let's try times 1 group. So 1 group means we only have that 1 group. That's it. That's all. So I wrote it out here again to make it a little bit easier to understand. And when I do my sorting, it's going to be 1. There's my multiplying symbol, times however many items I have, and that's my answer. So I drew it down here. This circle here represents my 1 group, and I can only have 1 in my 1 group. So I'm gonna look at these Welch's. You can find any type of snack, treat, candy, and you can try this one out. So I'm putting all my Welch's I have together into 1 group. This 1 group is represented up there in my multiplication equation. There's my times, because I'm timesing or I'm adding it faster together by how many are in my group. So this is my 1 group. I only have 1 group, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in that group. So that means I'm going to set this 11 here in the blank, and I only have 1 group of 11 items. So that is shown by 1 times 11, 1 group, 11 things in my group. That answer is 11. I'm not adding on any other groups because I just have my one group here, and I have 11 items, which gives me 11. There's only one group. However many's in that group is my answer, because it's only one group of them. So if I have 11 things in my group and only one group of them, I stay with 11 things. One group of however many items I have stays that number of items. See if you can try it out. Find a snack, find a treat, put all your items into one group. Write out your math equation. What do you end up with? Have some fun, grade 3. See you later.